Hey, what's up, you guys? What it do? It's your boy Drew. Back again with another MLS Monday video for you guys. The segment on this channel where we talk about everything MLS that happened over the weekend on Monday. So now that it's Monday, we get to finally sit and chat. So grab some snacks, kick back, relax. Let's talk about some MLS stuff. But first, what I want to talk about is slight apology that I did not make an Atlanta United Campeones Cup victory video. It was a big victory for them, for MLS, for American soccer, but I kind of wanted to make a video separately talking about what the heck the Campeones Cup is in the first place, and some people are really unfamiliar with it, and also for the Leagues Cup, which LA Galaxy will be playing tonight, August 19th. Hopefully they go far in that as well. So I'm going to make a video talking about what the difference is and what those two tournaments actually mean in terms of quality and who's playing in them and whatnot. So that's my explanation for that. But you can notice that this video is a lot more different than typical MLS Monday videos. I've kind of just figured, first of all, it's friggin' hot out, and especially in my studio. And second of all, MLS Mondays is kind of an after weekend thing. It's Monday. We're sitting here chilling, relaxing. Why not, like I said, kick back, grab some snacks and relax. We're going to talk about MLS things. So what I really want to point out is we're going to talk about lots of results over the weekend, more so than any news. But what I really want to talk about and stress is I have this fantastic idea for this video. And I was going to do it today, but I'm not. And it might spark some controversy. It might get people heated. Because last time I made this type of video, it did get some kind of traction, which was good for me. And also some conversation, arguments in the comments, which is kind of bad if you guys are mean to each other. But if we're having some good, reasonable conversation, it's good for me, it's good for you, it's good for the video. Like, why not? So I really thought of this great idea, and I can't spoil it for you guys. I cannot spoil it for you guys. If you guys want a hint, I might think about it towards the end of this video. So you guys got to get there first. But if you guys want to watch the video in the first place this Friday, you're going to have to hit that subscribe button down below and hit the like button on this video as well. Especially if you guys like the hint I'm going to give you at the end of the video, which I just made up my mind. I'm going to give it to you guys because why the heck not? So what I really want to talk about also is the Western Conference is really freaking heating up, guys. Once we talk about the results over the weekend, we're going to see the table, how freaking close it has been and is still, and how down to the wire it's going to be, and how these teams really need to get their freaking head in the game. So let's talk about some Western Conference teams, some results that they had over the weekend. Obviously, we've got to start out with FC Dallas drawing against Montreal Impact away, a 3-3 draw. It was an insane comeback, down 3-0. But FC Dallas and Montreal do go for that draw, which came at the cost of FC Dallas getting 3 points, and also FC Dallas really just shooting themselves in the foot with 2 big errors that gave Montreal 2 easy goals to take advantage of. Another team that really dropped points, dropped the ball, I'd say, really dropped points in a really disappointing way for their fans and for the team, I bet, is Minnesota United drawing 1-1 against Orlando City at home, of all places. They've had a really good run of form this season, and as of recently, they have been kind of slacking. They did win midweek against Colorado Rapids on Wednesday, easy 1-0 victory at home. So they could have been still a little tired from that, a little worn out, but no excuses, especially if you're still trying to hold on to that second place in the Western Conference, and you're just dropping points. Because the game before the Colorado win on Wednesday, they did play away against FC Dallas, where they did lose, I believe, 5-3. Giving up 5 goals away from home is no freaking joke. So we've also got Sporting Kansas City winning 2-1 against San Jose Earthquakes. Kansas City actually getting a win for once, really having not the best season for them. I think their season's already over because just like there's no way we can get into that playoff spot, at least by the way they've been playing this season. And San Jose Earthquakes, again, another team in the Western Conference, losing points, crucial 3 points right there. Even 1 point would have helped them out. Another great game we had this weekend in the Western Conference was, of course, 2 of the big boys, Seattle Sounders away at LA Galaxy. Zlatan Ibrahimovic beating Zlatan, talking crap about MLS, but then backing it up anyway because he scored a brace that helped LA Galaxy get at least a point at home against Seattle Sounders. And one final team that is in the running in the playoffs for the Western Conference is Portland Timbers, who did lose 2-0 at home against, of course, Atlanta United, freshly off them becoming Campeones Cup champions. So obviously they had the momentum going for them. They've really saved their season. I can remember way back in the earlier part of the season, I made a video. A lot of people were commenting anyway on social media and Atlanta United's Twitter and just MLS world in general. We all thought, and we all wrote off Atlanta United because of Frank de Boer. We thought he wasn't the right fit, but it looks like he kind of is. I'm sure you United fans out there are very excited for that. So a lot of the games that really interested me were between mostly Western Conference teams. Obviously, the big team that I want to follow in the Eastern Conference is my boys, Philly boys. But they did lose away from home against Chicago Fire, which I have no freaking idea how they did that. But who cares? I mean, who really freaking cares? We also got Toronto FC drawing 2-2 against Columbus Crew. And I'm not a really big Toronto FC fan. Like, they're outside the playoff spot right now in the Eastern Conference. And I've never really ever been a fan of Toronto FC. Even when they had Jovinko, even when they were on a big run of form. I just wasn't really always a big fan of them. I don't know why. Maybe because it's a Canadian team. I don't know. By the way, I hope you guys are kind of liking this chill style of the MLS Monday. I just figured it's more personal for me. It's more of a conversation between me and you instead of me sitting here like, hey, what's up, you guys? Like, this is the real me. I'm just sitting here looking at the highlights, looking at the results, thinking about all the stuff I've seen over the weekend, and talking to you about it to you guys. So, I think this is how it's gonna be every Monday. Just me and you here with your snacks. And I wish I had snacks. Maybe next Monday I'll have snacks. Just sitting here talking about the game results. And what I would really like is if you guys really comment on your team's results over the weekend down in the comment section from now on, if you guys want to, of course. But I really highly encourage that because I love reading you guys' comments, even though sometimes I really don't get to them a lot because I am very busy, unfortunately. But I still like to read it when I'm on break at work. I'll sit there, I'll like some if I can. It's just really nice to see people who like MLS as much as I do and really want to see the league grow. Put in their thoughts and opinions down below. It's really great, especially you ways of intercepting. I believe the guy with Bruce Lee on your thumbnail. He always crack me up, man. I think you're one of the biggest haters of MLS, but it's cool. I mean, we need that kind of stuff. We need that negativity almost because that always helps us get that push to want to get away from negativity and really try to improve the league as much as we can. So people like that could really turn a new leaf and see MLS in a new light, hopefully. So thanks for that, bro. Thanks for being a hater because we really I appreciate it. Before I let you guys go, let's take a look at the Western Conference table right now. Can you see it? I can't, but I'm sure you guys can. I can see it right here on my phone. Anyway, what is really intriguing about this Western Conference table is, as you can see, only 5 points separate second place and eighth place, which is an insane close gap for all these great teams right now. All these teams having a pretty decent season. Minnesota United, Real Salt Lake, Seattle Sounders, LA Galaxy, and even FC Dallas, I'd say. But what's also really intriguing is that these teams are also very unpredictable, very inconsistent, or not consistent, is that's a word. They're non-consistent because one day they'll be winning the game, next 2 days, next 2 games they'll be losing them or getting a draw, dropping points. So all these teams right now are liabilities to themselves. None of them seem really strong. They all seem pretty good in MLS, but none of them will last a day in CONCACAF Champions League games. Because they're just so bad at the back. They're not good at being consistent. They're all over the place as a team. But that might be a little too much. I'm sorry. But still, it's really making for such a great playoff race in the Western Conference. FC Dallas could be in second place if they win the rest of their games. And Minnesota United could be out of the playoff spots if they drop more points like they keep doing as of recently. And LA Galaxy, if they keep being dumb and dropping points and then coming back and winning points and then losing points. If they keep being this inconsistent, they're going to be out of the playoff spots as well. So I'm really excited to see how it's going to work out. Really excited to see how it's going to all pan out in the West. And then maybe next MLS Monday, after a couple more results, I will give you guys my prediction on who I think is going to finish top of the table or who's going to finish in the playoff spots. And now again, I'm going to leave. But before I go, a little quick hint of what's going to happen this Friday. That is, I'm going to make a video about how the MLS could implement promotion relegation. I've figured it out. I've done it. I am ready to make millions. So that's gonna be it. I'm really excited. You guys get ready for this. So if you guys want to see it, be sure you guys hit that subscribe button down below. Hit the bell if you want to as well, because then you guys will know the second I upload that video on Friday. I'm really excited to record it. So as always, thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts down below. Thanks for kicking it with me, and I'll see you next time. Peace.